hysterical.
You just told us
know
you
it's
had
dark.
a Delta situation.
When I tell
right?
you fly guided this shit, it might have been the spirit of West Side Gun that kind of pushed me to do what the fuck I just did. All right, peep game.
What happened?
So, you know me, recently, for some reason, I can only do first class flights and all that shit. Or it's got to be an aisle seat in Comfort Plus. This is as far as I go. But since I had to go to Vegas because my dumbass forgot that I double booked for in the same year, so I had to go run back to Vegas and do another SD shoe program, the 23-in-1 program over there in Vegas, the shoe. Because it's 23 hours of nothing to do 40 minutes of comedy. So you got to do 23 hours and 20 minutes of jack shit to go do two 20-minute sets.
Yeah.
For 7 days, so 14 shows. And you're just in the shittiest hotel. It was a rodeo there.
For a full week,
so those
right?
motherfuckers with cowboy hats walking around, just watching people gamble at 10 a.m., losing everything with a windowless casino. It's a very sad place.
Did you go? You ain't go see a rodeo or nothing like that?
I ain't gonna.
I would go.
Is weed legal out there?
Weed is legal, but you can't smoke it near the casino. So it's all these.
Oh, but you
weird-
can smoke cigarettes at the casino.
Yeah, can't smoke weed. So it's all these goofy ass rules, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a fucked up week. But it was way better. Shout out to Cypher Sound, saving my Friday night. Took me all these cool clubs, and he friends with all the DJs. So we was up on the DJ booth watching everybody dance and shit like that. That was cool. That's when I saw the shorties. There's real shorties out there. There's real shorties in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
You just had to wait.
Non-bunny,
where I was at.
Non-bunny ranch shorties?
Not bad, like shorties, like brown shorties, a lot of Latinas and shit like that.
There, right?
I refell in love with the Mexican ladies. A lot of
shorties.
A lot of shapely Mexican womans out there. But anyway, that's
been a lot of movies on Tubi that are set in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. So it's it wasn't bad.
They
but
must
no.
have low filming taxes or something out there.
So go ahead.
But fast forward.
Vegas.
For some reason, I couldn't get a flight to Vegas without a middle seat. So I had to take a middle seat and on Comfort Plus, but I had to sit in between two dudes. And I don't know what it is, man, but I just cannot. Something about me being in between two people in a tube.
How long was that?
And I'm watching all these people filling the plane, and I just feel like I'm getting pushed in like sardines. I freak out. So the way there, I had a panic attack. I had to in through the nose, out through the mouth, think good thoughts, all that fly shit.
What's that called? Is that like
like a panic attack, like
a sickness, like
claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia.
You know, people get car sickness. I guess it's plane sickness. I guess.
Well, no, but the plane wasn't moving yet.
Being closed in.
Plane's sitting still, but I see all these people packing in. The air's kind of, when the air hitting,
but little twist that little thing.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like 75.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like cold and hot at the same time. So that moist ass air is blowing on you. So of course that's fucked up. So fast forward. So you know the deal. So you know the goddamn deal. You know what my feelings are. Get back on a plane, middle seat to go back to New York. Right. Take 3 Unisom. I popped 3. I'm trying to go to bed, bro.
Right.
What?
Unisom. Those are them sleep pills. Them sleeping aid pills.
Okay.
Sominex, Unisom, whatever the fuck they call it. Sominex. I popped 3 of them, right? So I'm like, all right, this should at least get me through 2 hours of the flight. I wake up out of the craziest nap to find that the plane is still on the goddamn ground.
How long you sleep for?
I was asleep for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I've had that happen. That is the
I've had that
worst.
happen. That shit
And
sucks,
I was like,
bro.
That is
automatic
the
panic.
I thought we was getting out. I thought we landed. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah,
automatic.
buddy.
I hear the pilot come over. Yeah, we're having some tech issues. And when I have more information, I'll keep you posted. So now you hear that stale-ass silence on the plane.
Yep.
Now we all just sitting there. Everybody's starting to do it. And I'm sitting between 2 dudes. So the one dude's doing this shit on the plane, on the bench. Doing this. Rubbing his head and all this shit. This dude over here watching cartoons or whatever the fuck.
Like a first
and I'm
48.
just kind of, my legs are starting to do the thing. I'm starting to do that restlessness.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, man. And the air is blowing that moist ass shit. And I'm just going like this. But all of a sudden in my head, I heard, doot, 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 doot. And I said, can I get out? Can I leave? And he was like, you just going to leave? I was like, yeah. He was like, really? I was like, the fly shit came over. I'll probably be able to find another flight. In the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, I got an extra $1,500 on me. I could blow that if I had to.
Uh-huh.
I was like, yeah. Let me out real fast. I grabbed my bag. Now, mind you, right before that, I saw a white girl in 12C. That's an aisle seat. She bonks out. And I said, that's my sign. So I go up, put my bag on.
She leaves too?
She leaves. And I go, okay, that's my sign. They left the door open. So I was like, all right, I walk up. I look at the flight attendant. Flight attendant, black girl, kind of cute, kind of a butterball, round. I look at her and I go, can I leave? And she gives me the most condescending, who the fuck you think you are eyes.
Really?
Like she go, I was like, yeah, can I walk out?
Just like that.
I was like, the door's open. Can I get the fuck out of here? And she was like, well, you can talk to the ticket agent. Gave me the shit, right? So I was like, okay, thank you. So I went back up, pop up. I see the ticket agent. Sir, stop. Are you the second person that got out? I was like, yeah. Well, we can redirect your flight. Talk to this lady right here. This nice ass, another butterball lady. I love big girls again, man. Comes over, starts being all nice, and in my mind, I'm relaxing. Like I was panicked, but now I'm like, yeah, man, I'll just go in later. I ain't got nothing to do tonight. So I was like, yeah, can you just find me something with an aisle, right? She was like, well, we do have a 12 o'clock main aisle 22, but it is an aisle. I was like, fuck it, I'll take that, and I'll be cool. So 12 o'clock. But she said, you know what, sir? I'll keep this ticket live in case this plane leaves, and then I'll book you this other ticket, scot-free, right? So I'm like, all right. I'm just
Wait, she booked the other ticket. You ain't
so
had
she
to pay
booked
for
the
the
ticket.
ticket.
She booked it, booked the other ticket, and then kept the ticket from the plane I just left.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at her like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm calming down. I'm getting fly again. I throw my shades on. I go sit down. I talk to my mom. All of a sudden, I hear in the background, oh, isn't that nice? Excuse me, sir. Seems like the girl from 12C booked another flight, so you could take her seat. And the plane is about to take off. So I said, okay. Pack my bag, go back on the plane I just left. Walk on, I look the flights in the face and say, good to see you again. And I walk on the flight, go back past first class, didn't even fucking matter. I was like, fuck your first class. Watch what I'm about to do. I throw my bag where I had it. Over dude in the seat, he said, you got to, I was like, nah, I got the seat up. Wait a minute, so you left he explained what happened to all these people. He was like, well, you left the flight, came back and got a better seat? I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, shit, respect. I was like, and y'all got space too.
Who said it? The dude
on the flight that had to get up, the nigga I was sitting next to. So he was like,
I hate to ask this question, but I know it does kind of matter. What were you wearing?
I had on, I looked like a bum though. I had a pair of shorts over sweatpants. I had a pair of sweatpants, shorts over that.
Like that.
I had a hoodie and a jacket on. Looked like a fucking vagabond.
I would have pulled you aside if I was
terrible.
If I was TSA, I would come over here, sir.
Fucking terrible. Shit. Put my bag back over, dude. Sat up right behind first class. My leg
like
in the
Rocky
aisle.
working out.
When I tell you, Fly God is the flyest God.
This episode of No Need for Apologies was performed in front of a studio full of people that were half listening while they were working on something else.